Hi everyone, it's Joanna, and today I'm sharing with you my honest opinions about some of the new and hype fragrances in the market right now. Ladies and gents, if you're new here, my name is Joanna and I do reviews and recommendations of affordable and luxury fragrances in my channel. Welcome. So today is going to be a perfume review video. Now, without further ado, let's get this video started. Starting off with the newest release of Parfums de Marly, and this is called Althair. This fragrance is mainly targeted for men. However, in my opinion, this is extremely unisex. It's like Herod vibe. I'm not saying that they are even similar, okay? I'm just talking about the vibe because Herod is also marketed for men, same as Althair, but it is definitely wearable by women. And I think this is mainly marketed as Parfums de Marly vanilla scent. And I must say that yes, this is very heavy in vanilla, but it has complexity in it. So in the beginning, I get a very strong punch of orange blossom, vanilla, and sticky elemi. The vanilla in here is like attached to elemi, so it's giving a resinous vanilla vibe. In the dry down is definitely just vanilla, elemi, spices, and the orange blossom or in the background. I find it sultry and seductive. However, I feel like there's some vintage feel about this fragrance. Not in a bad way, okay? It is very nice. I like it. As a matter of fact, I'm even getting some chocolate notes in it. In the complete dry down, it is sweet. Like, I feel like the orange blossom is honeyed. Also, the orange blossom that I get from here is like the same orange blossom that I get from Kilian's Can't Stop Loving You. So this is like honeyed orange blossom with some resinous vanilla in the dry down. It is very vintagey to my nose. It is nice and sultry. However, I don't see myself wearing this fragrance. I think this is sexier on a man. However, a woman can wear it as well. It's like a vintage resinous scent meet modern spice. Yes, heavy in vanilla, however, resinous because of the elemi, and it has some honeyed orange blossom. Longevity and projection is quite strong on this fragrance. Definitely lasts for 8+ hours and with strong projection. Quite unique. So that is Althair by Parfums de Marly. Next up is a new release from the brand Akro, and it's called Rise. Guys, this is such a summery scent. However, this is released in the fall season, okay? But then I'm just gonna talk about it just to give you my thought. This smells like pina colada, basically, with a lot of pineapple. Imagine a pina colada that doesn't really taste like alcohol. It's like 70% pineapple and 30% coconut. Yeah, so that's Akro Rise. It's like receiving your pina colada with a garnish of frangipani and tiare flower on the side, and also you get a toffee nougat as a snack. That sounds like a weird combo, I know, but yeah, that is basically the scent of this fragrance. It is sticky sweet. It reminds me of Angel Eye Star without the creaminess from the coconut. This is mainly pineapple to my nose and sticky sweetness coming from toffee. The dry down is very, very sweet and synthetic, with a woody background. Um, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna purchase this because it's just too sweet and synthetic for me. Um, but this is definitely a summer scent. When it comes to longevity and projection, it's moderate. Let's say like 4 to 6 hours, and the projection moderate as well. To me, this is, yeah, unisex, but leaning more feminine. Yeah, so this is Rise by Akro. Next up is 100 Silent Ways X. And guys, I was very excited about this release because, okay, I'm not the biggest fan of 100 Silent Ways, okay? But, you know, of course, with some reviews that I heard, everyone is hyping about this fragrance. And what can I say? This is exactly like 100 Silent Ways in the first 30 minutes. However, in the dry down, the leather peeks through. So it has more depth. To me, this is less creamy than 100 and Silent Ways. The creaminess is exchanged with the leather facet, so it is giving more like a sultry vibe. It is so beautiful, guys. The leather and the patchouli in the base definitely gave this fragrance more depth. So even if it is definitely 100 Silent Ways DNA, it is better in my opinion. Like, I really, really love this as a scent. And when it comes to longevity and projection, this one performs even better. And we all know that 100 Silent Ways is a big projector already, right? This is even better and sexier. That's why I liked it more. The leather and patchouli here in the base are extremely, extremely well blended. Like, normally leather hurts my nose, but with this one, it is so smooth and extremely well blended with the floral notes. However, guys, I really love this fragrance, but I have an issue with the price because I don't think this one is sold in a smaller dosage. I think you can only buy this as 100 ml, I think. If not, let me guys know in the comments down below if you manage to get like 50 ml of this, because I'm willing to buy 50 ml bottle of this. But it's just that it is 315 euros, I think. Yes, 315 euros retail price for 100 ml. And right now it's impossible to get any discount on this fragrance. So yeah, it is a pass for me now. But I think if you don't have 100 Silent Ways yet, I recommend you getting this one instead. Because anyway, 100 Silent Ways, 100 ml, I checked, is around 300 euros for 100 ml. And this one is 315, so you know, 15 euros difference. I'll definitely go for this one. However, with the price, I am gonna wait until they release like a 50 ml bottle of this. And yeah, if they do that, I will consider buying 100 Silent Ways X. It is so good. And this is definitely giving me my vibe. 100 Silent Ways X by Nishane. So now I'm gonna talk about some Stephane Humbert Lucas perfumes, and I'm gonna start off with Venom Incarnat. I noticed that this is getting some hype in social media now, even though I think this was released last year. This is so nice, guys. This is definitely a very good fruit chili scent with that sexy leather in the background. In the opening, what I'm getting is like a burst of strawberries, like wild strawberries. Have you ever tried those? Because we have here in our backyard, and I find wild strawberries fruitier and punchier than normal strawberries. So that's what I'm getting. And you know what? Even if it's a fruity dominant fragrance, I don't find this juvenile or childish. It is done in a very classy way. That's why I love this fragrance. The leather in here is very smooth as well. Definitely blended so well with the patchouli and tonka bean. So again, this kind of leather doesn't irritate my nose, even though I can tell that it's there. So basically, this is like strawberries, leather, and patchouli scent that is elevated, in my opinion. A lot of people are comparing this to Xerjoff's La Capitale, and to me, yes, they are similar, but if I have to choose between two, I think I will choose La Capitale because for me, it has more depth. I like the Middle Eastern vibe in La Capitale. But still, you know what? I love this fragrance because it is an elevated fruit chili that has leather base, and the bottle is extremely beautiful, guys. The longevity and projection of this one is amazing as well. Same like other Stephane Humbert Lucas fragrances. Let's say around 8+ hours with strong projection. Yeah, so that's Venom Incarnat by Stephane Humbert Lucas. Next up, still from Stephane Humbert Lucas, and this is Sand Dance. And you guys, I was very excited about this fragrance because it has a cacao note. So I was expecting it to be like heavy in cacao, of course, and it didn't disappoint. It is heavy in cacao. Actually, in the opening, what I get is mainly whiskey and cacao. So it's like, you know, drinking a whiskey with some cacao powder on the rim. I know that sounds unappealing, but that's like what I get in the opening. However, the dry down of this on me is extremely resinous and woody. And yes, I still get the cacao, but you know what? I feel like it's leaning more masculine because of the strong whiskey booze in it, together with the woodiness coming from the styrax and cedar. This is a nice scent as well. However, it is not my vibe in the end. If you love Atelier Materies Cacao Porcelana, then you might enjoy this one as well. It's very nice take on cacao note. However, I think I will like this more if it is sweeter. Yeah, so when it comes to longevity and projection, again, this is amazing. 8+ hours with strong projection. Yeah, so that is Sundance by Stephane Humbert Lucas. And the last one from Stephane Humbert Lucas is um, Soleil de Jeddah Mango Kiss. So I was so excited to try this one out because I heard and saw reviews saying that this is an elevated God of Fire, and I like that fragrance. However, to me, it doesn't really smell like a luxury fragrance, even though I like the scent. So I was really excited in trying this one out since like, oh, it's like better than God of Fire. And guys, let me tell you something. My observation is something that is extremely different from the rest. I think I've never heard anyone saying that this fragrance is extremely soapy, as in extremely soapy, guys. Like, it reminds me of an ivory soap. I don't know if you're familiar with that. Everybody's just talking about some woodiness and mango notes. The soapiness in here is overpowering the mango and the woodiness of this fragrance. You know, when I actually check the notes, I'm trying to figure out where's the soapiness coming from, because it's a kind of soapiness that I haven't smelled yet. And I think it is coming from the chamomile and maybe iris butter, because these two are quite new to my nose. I was hoping a very elevated God of Fire, but this one is not. There is no creaminess in here. So what I'm getting is like 70% ivory bar soap vibe, and then mango, a little bit of coconut that is not even creamy, and like a lot of amber and woods in the base. I love the final dry down of this though, and what I'm talking about is like 5 hours later, it becomes like an ambery mango scent that has like a strong woody base. However, I just cannot get past that soapy scent, guys. Have you tried Mango Kiss? Do you feel the same? Is it just me? I'm curious to know. You know what? I almost blind bought this actually, and thank God that I sampled first. Having said that, this is a hard pass for me. But for sure, other people have different experience about this one. That is Mango Kiss by Stephane Humbert Lucas. The longevity and projection of that one is amazing, by the way, okay? Strong projection and lasts for 8+ hours. Next up is another luxury fragrance that is quite hype right now, and I'm talking about Erba Gold. Okay, so if you are a die-hard fan of Erba Pura, you will love this one, because to me, they are extremely the same. But this one, in my opinion, is heavier in melons, amber, and woody notes in the base. So basically, this is an ambery, woody fruit punch. But you know, still, this is giving me like Erba Pura vibe. Like, I can tell that it's definitely a flanker of it. But yeah, it's just that it has more depth. Am I gonna buy it? No. It's because I'm not a big fan of extremely fruity perfumes. However, in my opinion, this is better than Erba Pura. So if you like Erba Pura and you don't have it yet, I will highly suggest that you go for this one instead, because this one is even more potent than Erba Pura. And come on, Erba Pura already is a bomb itself. But yeah, just this one in the dry down seems sexier because of the heavy amber and woody notes. And also I find this one less musky than Erba Pura. Yeah, so having said that, longevity and projection is amazing. 8+ hours on the skin and very strong projection. Yeah, so that is my thoughts about Erba Gold. So last but not the least is a fragrance that is getting a lot of attention in YouTube as well as Instagram. I think this is by Giordini di Toscana, and no, it's not Bianco Latte. This is Celeste. And I got this dapper sample actually when I ordered my Bora Bora direct from Giordini di Toscana website. You know, I didn't really give that much attention to it because I love my Bora Bora more. Like for me, it is the standout from the brand. But then, you know, people were starting to talk about this. What can I say? This is like the sweetness of Bora Bora. So imagine the Bora Bora without the tropical flowers. That is Celeste. To me, this is extremely sweet. This smells like sugar coated iris mixed with some raspberry starburst candies. It is nice, but I think just too sweet for my taste. If you love straight up sweet perfumes, you will like this one. But I don't like it. I like this kind of scent with like more depth, I think. But to me, this is like straight up sugared candy with caramel drizzles. Yeah, so that is Celeste. And by the way, this one has an amazing longevity and projection and leaning more feminine. So if I have to buy anything out of the perfumes that I talked about today, I think it will be 100 Silent Ways X. However, I will never spend, I think, 300 euros on a perfume. Or yeah, I won't. For me to even spend like 200 euros for a perfume, it has to be like in a perfection level, you know. Yeah, 300 euros is just out of my league as of now. I will definitely consider buying 100 Silent Ways X if they release it in 50 ml. So Nishane, if you're watching, yeah, please. That is the video for today, guys. I have a lot of new perfumes to talk about. Yeah, I just want this like sampling and testing out of the way, just to give you guys my opinions about this hype releases. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed, and if you enjoyed, you know the drill. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and see you on my next one. Bye!